5 people are dead and several more injured after gunmen boarded a bus and opened fire on the outskirts of Jerusalem. Israeli police are treating it as a suspected terrorist attack. Middle East correspondent Matthew Doran joins us now. Matt, so you're at the scene of this shooting at Ramot Junction. What can you tell us?
Yeah, Joe, I just want to get you and Michael to turn the camera around here, as we are just seeing a large delegation coming through. This may well be the police commissioner coming into the scene here, or potentially even it's Netanyahu. It is Netanyahu. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is just arriving at the scene at the moment to inspect what has happened here. He was due to be in Tel Aviv today, giving evidence once more in his corruption trial, but has now been postponed once more given this situation. There will be some pictures coming in from various news agencies of the Israeli Prime Minister arriving here at the scene. This is a very serious incident which happened just a couple of hours ago, sort of in the morning peak hour period. A lot of traffic in this area. This is Ramot Junction, just on the outskirts of Jerusalem. Very busy traffic this morning. We were actually driving through this area shortly before the attack, and it is believed, although we are still trying to get a firm hold on these details, it is believed that at least two gunmen have boarded a bus, or at least attacked a bus, and opened fire on a number of people there. And the latest information we are getting through from Magen David Adom, I should get that right, which is the paramedic service here in Israel, is that 5 people have been killed. 4 of them men, one of them, the victims, is a woman. Others have been rushed to multiple hospitals around Jerusalem for treatment, and a number of those individuals, 15 all up, who have been shot in this attack, a number of those individuals are listed in a serious condition. So I think it gives you a sense of the fact that the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, having arrived at the scene, shows just how seriously the Israeli authorities are taking this incident. It is the first time we have seen a shooting on this scale in Israel for a number of years, and it is being treated as an incredibly serious incident and drawing a lot of attention. As you can see, this whole area, this whole junction, one of the busiest in Jerusalem, has been shut down to traffic. A lot of bystanders have come through to see. You can see a lot of them Orthodox Jewish members of this community gathering around to take a look at what is happening, particularly now that the Prime Minister has arrived on the scene.
And Matthew, has any group claimed responsibility?
Not at this stage, Joe, although we do need to point out that Hamas has issued a statement here, and I'd say this because I want to stress that they are not necessarily saying that they are responsible or any Hamas fighters are responsible, but they have issued a statement effectively praising the 2 Palestinian resistance fighters, as they are describing them, for undertaking this attack. So not claiming responsibility, but certainly saying that this is what happens when Israel continues its aggression and its offensive in places like Gaza, and the aggression we have seen over many, many months, many, many years now in the West Bank as well. What I think is important to point out from here, and we are still only in the initial aftermath of this attack, is that the IDF has confirmed it is now encircling a number of villages and towns in and around the Ramallah area. That's not too far from here as the crow flies, just over the other side of the Israeli border wall there in the West Bank. It is clearly that seen that the Israeli authorities believe that these gunmen have come from one of those Palestinian villages or towns in and around Ramallah, and they are now responding to what they perceive as a threat there. We don't have a whole lot of extra detail, but we do know that they are operating in the areas of Kalandia and Kfar Aklab, Kalandia being the main checkpoint area from Jerusalem into the West Bank and onwards to Ramallah. So that is still a developing situation as well. We'll try to bring more details on that as it comes to hand, but this is still an ongoing situation, not necessarily here at the scene, where while the buses that have got bullet holes in their windscreens are still there, and those who've been injured have been taken away for treatment. The response to this will continue for a number of hours, if not the days to come, Joe.
Okay, Matthew Doran reporting there from Jerusalem.